how you feel inside a space is always dictated with what volume it has and how much light is coming in. And that whole bringing nature inside, we really try to take it like a next step. And we try to design these in-between spaces, The in-between spaces, when you really try to fit nature in and all, and you really try to get a lot of experience there, I feel that can take that luxury to that next level. If you see luxury in Hyderabad, you'll probably think of Jubilee Hills or Banjara Hills, where this house is. I'm Sashank from Spacefiction studio. Today we are going to talk about More House in Hyderabad. This project is located in Banjara Hills, the crux between old Hyderabad and new Hyderabad. The plot area is about 500 square yards. The built-up is about 10,000 square feet. So we have a road on the west side. But there are all these really large, dense buildings right beside the plot. We lifted the entire program up, so you have a stilt floor going there. You take the stairs from the stilt and come through the north door that is happening there. Now this is essentially divided into an outdoor area, an entry foyer, an entertainment area, and a backyard that's there. So we added a couple of steps here and a couple of steps here so that this whole space gets almost like a double height kind of feeling.
First floor is a private level where they watch TV and kitchen and dining. And to your right is your son's bedroom. Study of the bedroom overlooks into the entire volume.
This whole thing is a cutout that happens below. Even through this balcony of the bedroom, you have a lot of greenery happening right in front of that whole balcony across the road. So there are these very strategic views that we develop while making the plan. The second floor plan also similarly has a bedroom here. There is this whole sit out that gives this really nice view of whole Banjara Hills from this whole area. Most of the sunlight that comes into the house falls on the north wall, so the heat doesn't come into the house. Climate-wise, the bedrooms themselves are on the western side, which act as buffer to not let the heat into the house. Protecting the bedrooms is this whole metal screen that also acts as another protective layer, over which we put a lot of creepers running through. The lift, you come out onto this whole bridge that either takes you to the bedroom or to this whole library and study space. So there is this huge bookshelf here and then a very cozy study nook happening there.
We left a gap in the skylight from where the curtain creepers fall into the house.
So just with the organization of all the levels in such a way, we managed to create this huge volume in the center with a lot of greenery, with a lot of abundant light raining from above. And you get this really nice light from this whole skylight. So you get a lot of light that falls on the trees so that the vegetation can grow unhindered. So wherever you stand, you really have these views of, even if you're standing here, you have this view of this whole ground floor going across, and you can see from here onto this floor, and almost even if you're in the bedroom and you can see across the window, you can see across most of the floors. I really like materials and colors and swatches flowing into each other. I somehow feel it makes a space larger. I'm not really a big fan of contrasting materials. So I feel this is more challenging to do, where one material flows into another material seamlessly. This particular thing is called Armani Grey, but it has that slight beige tone to it. We wanted a certain lightness to how that material looks, so marble was the obvious choice. Considering the material palette, the range that marble offers, anything flashy, very contrasting now will probably age in some time. It will start looking off after some probably months or years. So our aim has always been to, if we keep it minimal visually also, I think it definitely has that timelessness. Finally decided to go with a metal screen. When you're looking from inside to outside, you have that austere quality about it. We used a lot of indoor plants like curtain creepers and calathi lutea and a lot of rhaphis in a lot of places. Clusia rosea and lyrata are the big plants that we use within the house. The trust the clients place on you, right? They were an absolute dream to work with on this project. There were very few subjective discussions and everything was smooth. This hardly happens with a lot of projects. So that trust also translates to some sort of responsibility. So that hit quite hard with this particular project.